So y'all, we back with another video, man, on MBTK 20, episode 57, All-Star Game. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's me, boy. Team Antonio versus Team Duke. It's me, yo. Put some diamonds in my watch. Falling like a big shot. This is the All-Star Game, yo. It's lit, boy.
All right, welcome back, Donovan Mitchell. We're talking about my team, so I want you to give me your all-time starting five.
All-time starting five. I got to go with MJ, KD, Wilt, Kobe, and probably Bron.
I feel like you should put yourself in there.
Oh my God, I don't know, bro. It's too hard.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight. This.
Oh my
Between the legs, boy.
What a play!
Between the legs.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars.
Behind the back, slim boy. Behind the back, slim boy.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Kev.
Smooth's gotten all three of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And the basket by Curry.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And here's the West with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
Look at Curry, bro.
LeBron outside, and they double up LeBron. Back to Curry, changes up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star Game.
A multiple MVP of the All-Star Game with his explosive dunking ability. I'd put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody.
Count that one.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out here.
And it's in there.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds. Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Stolen. A solo fast break. Here's Smooth.
Whoa! Boy, between the legs.
We see some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we doing major damage to those rims?
Bro, why my takeover is a lockdown,
dude? It's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here's Smooth. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot
He
tonight.
just blocked my green release. It's so good.
Shoots. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe
I'm
more
already
than
done.
his fair
Three,
share.
come boy.
He's
I'm
not going
getting
to make too
the
many
3
friends
points.
out there if he's
Oh,
not
fast,
willing
boy.
to spread that sugar a little bit.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The West
Yo, Duke
All-Stars
Clark, he
coach
just
and I
lost
did
that
get a
3-point
chance to talk.
contest. He trash.
Now he understands the entertainment
I don't
aspect of this
know. I don't
game.
know why you
Knows
shooting
the fans
threes,
want to
boy.
show. But you can still detect some seriousness
Boy,
in
I
his
won the
voice.
3-point
He wants
contest.
to win this game. Probably a little bit
I'm
more
shooting
than
more
he's willing to let
threes.
off. Guys,
All right, David, thanks.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's Curry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's
Yeah.
Jay, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game
Boy,
plan has been
Curry,
perfect.
you lost the
Shooting
3-point
numbers
contest
just aren't there
by
yet
1 point.
in the quarter.
Pass to Smooth. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Smooth's got 31 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Clark's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Smooth. And the layup's good off the glass. Smooth's got 33 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Smooth. And the rejection
Oh,
by
man.
James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by
Splash.
defense as
I
much
mean,
as offense. And that
splash.
block.
That might take over again. Y'all see y'all in the big team.
Really
It's
setting
coming
the
to
tone
work.
early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Smooth. He has 40. And
Look at him, Magic Johnson,
Jimmy got
boy.
one home.
Oh, and the
Look
crowd
at him,
goes
Magic
crazy
Johnson, boy.
after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
They need a good
58
offensive
sputters.
possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson outside. Leonard against James. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars.
And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And here's the fast break. Here's Smooth. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
To the inside, Curry. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
You.
And they're running. Here's Smooth.
Yeah.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
Between the legs. 360, boy.
On that finish.
And so here are the West All-Stars. And here they come. The finish.
Oh, yes, sir.
Between the legs, boy.
You know, we always get
Between
some
the
great dunks
legs,
in this
boy.
game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that
Oh, dude.
slam was a raise the roof. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this
Yo,
timeout.
where's Junior
And the East
James? He over
All-Stars with
there.
some changes. Jokic, he's
Oh,
checked in for Vucevic.
he's still on the
Ben
bench.
Simmons comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Paul George is subbed in for Jay. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Griffin. Doncic comes in for Clark. James Harden, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Here's Smooth. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Inside, here's Lillard.
Yeah,
It's good. The
dude.
assist that time from Harden. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Nikola Jokic, the 41st pick overall back in 2014. Not many expected him to be an all-star.
You don't slip that far without most every team in the league kind of missing the boat. His game, though, so unique. Not many who can dominate with their playmaking from the center position.
Harden
58
dishes to
sputters.
Embiid.
I found 58 sputters in my
With
house.
it, George picks him up. Doncic passes to Embiid to the wing right side.
Luke.
Lillard
Luke.
from outside, and it's Lillard again missing. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Converting the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way,
There's
boy.
45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Another steal. Here's Smooth.
No.
Block. That one
Yo.
goes careening off the glass.
2K, bro.
Here's Harden. And again, unable to change momentum here. Smooth passes to Simmons. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
I missed 3 shots.
There's 21 seconds
Stop
left in the
rushing,
first
bro.
quarter of the game.
Oh, he doing spin moves. Oh.
To the paint.
Oh, dude.
And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Harden. 6 points for Damian Lillard. Here's Smooth. From downtown. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. East All-Stars ahead, running away with this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
We got the soul.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star
I'm
Weekend.
gonna take over again, y'all. See y'all in the
Already
good team.
seen some
It's gonna be
unbelievable
good.
action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-star action never
Oh,
disappoints.
yeah.
Smooth out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Simmons. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Yeah, a little
58
light on the
sputters.
fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating
Oh, yeah.
here and there.
I like that.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Smooth. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, we talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with
58
steals.
sputters.
Lillard looking around.
Work.
A three-pointer,
He
no
took the
good.
2 shots.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this.
Bert,
They got to do a
he
better
took
job of
the 2
taking care of the
shots.
ball. A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Doncic against George. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. No good that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Boom, he
With
chips
the
it straight to
reverse.
And he has
Boy.
his fingerprint all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
With the reverse,
A
boy.
little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He took 2 shots.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For 3, good on the triple.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Gasol comes in for Jokic. And it's Wendell Carter in for Smooth. The West also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Doncic. And James subbed in for Damian Lillard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those
Junior
two.
James
Yeah, but
right there,
that's
yo.
no excuse for that
Junior-
kind of foul. I
Junior
mean,
James
that
right
might
there,
be an
yo.
explanation for it, but certainly
Bert.
doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Smooth checked in for the East. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve
Look at Junior
at running
James.
the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Embiid is right there.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Now here's Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Puts up a 3.
No.
And it's
I'm
the
gonna
East
take
with the
over every
rebound.
row, so y'all need a big team.
George has got
It's
4
gonna be
rebounds
nice.
now tonight.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Smooth. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Harden the pass to Embiid.
And
Good D by Gasol.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected
look at James
defender.
Harden,
And you
boy.
know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Harden, the three-point
And
play,
guys, I
boy.
like
I'm
the
getting the
fact that
3
he
points.
chose the
Oh,
one-hand
fast, boy.
tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And DeRozan kicks to Clark.
We're our
A
mid.
long distance three is buried. Clark's got 7
I'm
points.
a right mid.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Curry fires from way outside.
Oh,
And they
dude.
come right back with their own three-pointer.
And Kevin, that 3-ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Oh,
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for the East. Jay comes in for George. Here's Smooth. And there's the
with the
dunk to
reverse,
finish it off.
boy.
And, you know, Kevin, Gasol
With
is
the
one of
reverse.
the best passers in the league. I mean, in his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Another steal. Oh,
Yeah.
My goodness.
and he dunks it down.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill blood.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
And how about the decision-making of Curry? Not just a go-to scorer, also a skilled orchestrator who picks the defense apart with his passing.
And Blake Griffin, no stranger to the All-Star game, Greg. Even as his game has changed, he finds his way to this weekend, it seems like, every year.
You think of his dunk contest appearances
Right.
early in his career. He was a pure highlight reel type of player before, but boy, has he grown. Now a much more balanced and deadly forward. Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in
Oh,
to show
dude.
some more discipline. That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Big mid.
From past the arc, cranes it from beyond the arc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Curry. Pass to Clark. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Slim.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Clark for three. The shot will not fall. The East All-Stars go the other way with it to the middle. Leonard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Leonard's got his first points of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And the East with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Gasol. And Prez is subbed in for Smooth. The West also making some changes. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Johnson in for James. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
Smooth checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now the pass to Curry. Oladipo trying to get open. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Smooth, guarded by Curry. Here's Smooth. Good on the three-point shot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Oladipo outside. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
That one goes in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Embiid check. James comes in for Clark.
Safe to say that Curry's going to go down as one of the all-time great.
Here's Smooth. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Keep that Curry. No, oh, you trash.
And here is Curry. He's got 25. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. East All-Stars ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of this game. There's a lot of talent on the West side. Obviously, great shooters, great scorers. But the East is putting a whooping on them. I think they came over here and took the belt off my slats. Just a lot more physical, powerful athletes. They're showing what traditional Eastern Conference basketball is all about. Can I have my belt back?
Well, these guys come to the All-Star Weekend for the enjoyment of it. You know, but when the games start, it's really about showcasing your talent. And then there's a point in the game where everyone says, you know what, Fly kicks in, I gotta win, and the competition comes out.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the West All-Stars looking with Apex. Clark is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Curry. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Down low. Prez with the bucket.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, yeah.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute
to play. Yes. Oh.
Clark's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Here's Smooth, guarded by Curry. Step back and squared up. Smooth's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the East All-Stars. Outside Griffin. James outside. Outside for Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Down low to end the run. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Hits it from three-point range.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Clark. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Smooth. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
For 3.
He taking 2 shots.
Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Smooth. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense.
Oh, that's Stephen Curry.
Makes them change plans.
Drains the three-pointer.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game.
That's the whole brick.
Curry, good. Guys, Steph Curry, the first unanimous league MVP and a regular in the All-Star game.
And before him, I think it was the dunkers that captivated the fans' imagination. Curry started a shift towards long-distance shooting as the new top highlight.
Inside, and slam dunk by Clark.
When it comes to distributing
the ball, nobody does it better than Mitch.
When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
If y'all throw loves, we throw loves.
Here's Magician.
What you doing, bro?
Pass to Smooth. Dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Magician. Here's the 3. It's a three-pointer to fall. Jay's got 5.
I'm going to go again, y'all. So y'all need them team.
Here today.
So y'all
and their
need them
defensive
team.
rotations have been non-existent.
Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Smooth from beyond the arc and then some.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ball 2.
And that one's good by Clark. 13 points in the game.
tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would all...
Between the legs, boy.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Johnson. Top of the key, Griffin. 6 on the shot clock, and Curry has it in the corner. No good on the triple. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that one's good by Clark.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Smooth. Sinks the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. Pushing it up. Here's Smooth. Basket good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. James with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint, here's Curry. And it's
James.
So it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic has checked in for Vucevic. Simmons comes in for Leonard. Paul George, he's checked in for Jay. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Smooth.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
Got that one up quick. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Boy, a little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
Here is Harden, and now we've got the intentional foul. Smooth checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And it goes down 2 points.
The Mexican will be up. So y'all need a good team.
Yeah,
it's going to be
miss a shot.
Another steal. And here's the break. Here's Smooth. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pay even more.
That's the whole
Now, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Lillard misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And when
the reverse, boy.
As it is,
with the reverse.
They smell blood.
With the reverse, boy.
Is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
58 sputters. I found 58 sputters in my house.
Shot to stop the run. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Wasted no time on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
How about using
the reverse
to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
With the reverse.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. This one for 3.
Oh, he missed.
It's hauled in by George.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their
Lillard, Damian Lillard is taking 2 shots.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Smooth. Oh, nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
58 sputters.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Carter, Russell Westbrook out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Jordan, and it's George, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Doncic. That shot. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Smooth. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh,
and that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Beyond the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Smooth's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Right side, DeRozan.
That's a whole brick.
And it's off the back rim, no good. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Smooth. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind
360, boy.
Bury some threes.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Boy.
Yep, a throwdown.
I'm going to go over it, y'all. So y'all need to build team. It's come to get birth.
Plays it up off the glass.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The fader drills it from outside.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without
Junior
a
James.
championship ring. I know there's
It's
another
in the game,
level of
yo.
champion, which includes
He
a
just came.
championship ring.
He just came
Sometimes
off the
it's
bench.
distorted in my estimation.
Our bench,
Because an
Junior
individual
James.
only has so much impact on a
Ooh,
team
he cannot guard
being
me.
a championship team. There are no individual team champions.
I got the slider. I got the sliders on, so I'll make it every shot, boy.
Or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem. But I don't like to see championship caliber players
That's the whole
being
word.
diminished in the court
Ooh,
of
that's
public
my rebound,
opinion
boy.
because they
That's my
didn't win
rebound.
a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
No one here, James, as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Smooth. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
James has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. From deep. Drops in the tray.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
On the wing, James.
Brick.
And they
Or
wait
mid.
time.
Mid.
James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Jay's
Converting, yo. 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points.
Changing it up.
Oh,
Blake
fast
Griffin
play,
comes
boy.
in for Joel Embiid, and James up in for Oladipo. For a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
The East making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Timeout called. East All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Smooth.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it.
If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a upload, and go follow me on PS4 yo at 20112593, and subscribe to my second channel at Tomo Pits. Peace y'all, love y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video.
6 to shoot. Launches it, hands it from downtown.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
DeRozan finds James. Shot from 16. And James gets it to go on the assist by James.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you know,
James, I'm gonna give you some respect.
He's always ready to turn
because
it around.
you my teammate, my best teammate, friend. So I'm not gonna like be mean to you. So
lets the three fly, connects from 3-point
I respect your
boy, the defense
your
really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter.
And your free throws, I respect your
to the inside.
Your layups, I respect all this stuff. So then I took over again, y'all. So y'all need the big team. It's coming, bro.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
After this game, bro.
Takes a three. Nailed from 3-point land.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove.
Yeah, between the legs. 360, boy.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was
doing. James, he's my best teammate, my best friend.
Takes creativity
so,
and spontaneity.
You my best teammate. So my best teammate.
And he's clearly my best teammate offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And he got his takeover, bro.
Here's Smooth.
Or I do too.
Fans always trying to distract opposing players during free throws.
58 sputters.
Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice.
Yeah.
You know, we always get
with the hard swing, boy. With the hard swing, boy.
To the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Outside DeRozan.
58 sputters. I found 58 sputters in my house.
Pass to Doncic. Here's James.
No. Oh, yeah.
Looks like
get the cheese out of the board.
The East making a switch. Westbrook's checked
Drew
in.
James.
The West All-Stars.
You got your takeover, so.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Doncic.
So you on fire, like.
The three.
That's not going in, bro.
East grabs the miss.
I thought you was gonna make that, bro.
Making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I thought you was gonna make that. So.
Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 21 points for G.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
With the reverse, boy. With the reverse.
A great defensive play.
With the reverse, boy.
Stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time.
58
Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Lillard from outside. A shot off that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. Covered by Lillard.
I'm about to twist those ankles.
Here's Smooth. Drops in the tray.
I got him. I got his ankles.
It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
I'm about to twist those ankles. I'm about to twist those ankles.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Westbrook against Lillard.
No, he was not making that, boy.
Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
I'm about to twist those ankles, Lillard.
Ball here if they want to.
Oh.
They have earned this win.
58 sputters in my house.
Here's Smooth, covered by Lillard.
Bro, let me twist those ankles, boy. Let me twist it.
Here's Smooth. Gets it to fall. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go...
Wait, hold on. How many dunks I had? I had 34 dunks. Curry had 33 points. Junior James had 23 points. Jay had 5 points. Shot 2 for 4, but dang, you was pure buns.
To the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Get the cheese out of here, boy. Junior James, get that cheese out of here, boy. Curtains. Find what you looking for. Worth it. But it's perfect. Alright, y'all. So, my next episode. The next episode we need to get 20 episode 57. We going up against the 76ers in the next episode. It's lit, y'all. What you looking for? What you looking for? Worth it. Alright, peace, y'all. I will see you guys in my next video.